Song of the Open Road, written by American poet Walt Whitman. First of all, we will recite the poem and then we will see the line to line explanation of the poem. That will be very helpful to you to write the answers as well as appreciation. So let's begin. Afoot and light-hearted I take to the open road, healthy, free, the world before me, the long brown path before me, leading wherever I choose. Henceforth I ask not good fortune, I myself am good fortune. Henceforth I whimper no more, postpone no more, need nothing. Done with indoor complaints, libraries, querulous criticisms. Strong and content, I travel the open road, the earth that is sufficient. I do not want the constellations any nearer. I know they are very well where they are. I know they suffice for those who belong to them. Still here, I carry my old delicious burdens. I carry them, men and women. I carry them with me wherever I go. I swear it is impossible for me to get rid of them. I am filled with them and I will fill them in return. Before starting the summary of this poem, we'll discuss some important introductory aspects of Walt Whitman that will be helpful to write appreciation. Walt Whitman was the American poet and he is known as the father of free verse who extensively used free verse technique in poem. So free verse is a poem written without any specific rhyme scheme and Walt Whitman applied this technique extensively in his poetry. He is also world famous for his poem O Captain, My Captain, which is written on the death of Abraham Lincoln. So, this poem, Song of the Open Road, is written in free verse and this poem is very symbolic. Let's begin the summary. See the first stanza, first line. Afoot and light-hearted I take to the open road. Here, the poet speaks about his journey of life. This is a very symbolic journey and the poet has started his journey on foot. That means he doesn't need any type of vehicle, he doesn't need any type of mode of traveling. He can travel on his foot, he can make his journey himself, and he is light hearted. That means he is very happy and cheerful. The road in front of the poem is very open and he can go anywhere. In the next line, healthy, free, the world before me, the poet says, the world is in front of him and this world is healthy. That means full of energy and enthusiasm and it is full of freedom and independence. So this is the important theme of this poem, independence. In the next line, the poet says, the long brown path before me leading wherever I choose. Here, the poet uses color imagery using the color brown, which symbolizes the beauty of earth and nature. Here, the poet tries to say that the journey of life is very lengthy and the path is very long, but now he can take his own decision and he can go anywhere as he wants. See the next stanza. Henceforth I ask not good fortune, I myself am good fortune. To start the journey, to have the journey, the poet doesn't need any good luck. He himself is good luck and he is happy with that. So he says, henceforth I whimper no more, postpone no more, need nothing. This is the best example of repetition as well as alliteration. See, the poet says, henceforth I whimper no more. Whimper means making a sad cries, making the sad sound of cry in pain. So the poet says that he will not cry anymore. And he will never postpone his journey. He is full of preparation, he is full of energy and he can start his journey now. And in his journey, he needs nothing. Done with indoor complaints, libraries, querulous criticisms. Here, the poet says that he is tired of all the family issues and family debates. These are the indoor complaints. And he is tired of reading. He has read a lot of books and now he is not interested in reading. And he is also done with querulous criticisms. So he is very tired of facing the criticisms in the society. So he says, strong and content, I travel the open road. Here, the poet says that he is very strong, energetic, and very brave. He is also content, that means he is very satisfied and he can travel the open road. See the next stanza, the earth that is sufficient. Now the poet can go anywhere on the earth and this earth is sufficient for him. I do not want the constellations any nearer. Now there are two important meanings of this word constellations. The first meaning is group of stars and the second meaning is group of influential people. Now the poet tries to say that he doesn't want any influential person, any important person in the society to have journey with him. He is independent. He is self-dependent. He does not want to depend on others and that is why he does not want the constellations any nearer. I know they are very well where they are. Yes, he knows that those influential people in the society, they are not with him, they are with someone else. And I know they suffice for those who belong to them. That means he knows that those influential people, those constellations, they are sufficient for the people who belong to them. So, wherever the influential people are, they are sufficient for those people. In the last stanza of this poem, the poet says, still here I carry my old delicious burdens. That means the poet is using paradox here. You know paradox. Paradox means two contradictory ideas are put together to share some deeper truth. Here, the poet uses delicious burdens. If it's a burden, it cannot be delicious. If it's a delicious thing, it cannot be called as burdens. So, two contradictory ideas are put together to share that the poet is speaking about the past memories and those memories are very sweet. So, the memories spent together with his families and friend with his family and friend, he is thinking about those thoughts, those memories. So the poet says, still here I carry my old delicious burdens. That means wherever he goes, he will carry all the sweet memories of his past. I carry them, men and women. I carry them with me wherever I go. So here the poet uses repetition to stress that he will carry all the memories of all the men and women connected to him in the family as well as society. And wherever he goes, he will carry all the sweet memories of his past. And in the last two lines, the poet says, I swear it is impossible for me to get rid of them. I am filled with them and I will fill them in return. That means the poet is sure that it is really impossible for him to forget all those memories and all those people connected to him. And in the last line, he assures that he is filled with them. That means he is filled with all those sweet memories of the people connected to him. And he will definitely miss all those people. And he concludes that I will fill them in return. That means they will also miss him. He will also be remembered by all those people. So this is the determination of the poet. And With this strong determination, the poet concludes this poem.